Good morning guys, and welcome to the third and final last day here in Dubai. And this morning we have something very exciting planned. Right now we're actually on the world famous Dubai Palms. So it's a man-made island or a little attachment to the mainland, and it's shaped in a palm tree. We are here today with Fly High Dubai, and we're gonna be flying right here from the Palm. The only problem today is the visibility. If you can see right behind me here, it's not exactly a clear sky day. The dust has been kicked up, the sand, and well, visibility suffers, but it's still beautiful. It is time to get aboard. Well, that was a quick and easy tour, just a 15-minute tour around Dubai. Today was definitely not the most ideal one to do it. The visibility, as you saw, a little bit unclear, especially as we were looking at the distant skyscrapers like the Burj. There was points where you actually didn't even see the base of the Burj, you just saw the top of it. What did you think of it?
It was good, but I don't think so. They went really close to the buildings and the landscapes and like iconic places because it was too hazy.
Yeah, I would have hoped we would have gone a little closer to the buildings. We've spent a lot of time on the ocean, but I guess it's also a 15-minute tour, so what did you think?
What? Of the helicopter tour?
Yeah.
I think it's not too high.
Not too high?
Too much higher and much closer to the Khalifa tower.
Yeah, yes. Yeah,
I think
agree.
everybody has the same
We all think the same thing. That's disgusting. This is the hot Dubai that everyone's been telling me about. We're experiencing it today.
It's still not that hot.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, right now we turn on the AC, and before the AC gets cold, it just feels like a flamethrower of heat. At 835 dirham, which is roughly about $250, I felt like the helicopter could have gone a little higher, a little closer to things. Maybe it would have been more enjoyable if it was a longer tour, but I'm not quite sure. So we are back here at the Dubai Mall, which I've actually just recently learned, if you include the car park, is the largest mall in the entire world. So it's not just the biggest in the UAE, it is absolutely monolithic. Word of the day, monolithic. Now this is kind of interesting. What is it?
Sleeping pods, so you can just pay and sleep.
How much is it?
Half an hour power nap, 25 dirham.
How much do you value your sleep? And then you can shut this. Alright, see you later, dude. Is it comfortable?
Yeah, it is.
We've just been talking all day about how tired we are because we've been going so hard for 3 days now. Comment down below, would you sleep in the middle of a mall? For me, I think I have to get past the mindset of it, but it did look really comfortable. So right now we're off to meet a guy by the name of Payman, and Payman actually messaged me about 6 months ago, said if I ever come by to definitely hit him up. This is gonna be the world's tallest freestanding tower. Tallest building in the world. Basically, the bottom base has nothing in it. It's just a strong structure, and they have suspension cables, or tension cables I should say, that hold it upright. It's absolutely crazy. So I just asked the lady how tall it's gonna be, and she said they actually don't have the final height. Basically what's happening is Saudi Arabia is actually going to be building one even taller than the Burj Khalifa, the one I went up in. And so UAE was like, no, we're not gonna have that. They've basically got the foundation being built for this tower, but they're not gonna announce how tall it's gonna be. All they've said is it's going to be the tallest. So they're basically waiting for Saudi Arabia to finalize their plans, start constructing it, and then from there, Dubai, UAE is just gonna throw the middle finger at Saudi Arabia and say, now we've got the biggest tower in the entire world. So we're just about to go into the aquarium in the mall, and that is what 10 million liters of water looks like. Oh, what kind of fish is that one? It is ugly. Okay, I don't know if this picks up on camera, but to the human eye, this is very disorienting because as I walk closer, it gets further away. Light being bent through the water or something. I saw it once on like Magic School Bus. of the awesome things about Dubai is that I've met so many Filipino people, and you guys came up and you actually know my videos. You traveled to Thailand with my itinerary, and they actually run the social media for the aquarium. Nice to meet you guys. Appreciate it. Welcome to the vlog.
We're in the vlog.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Nice to meet you.
How are you? You all right?
And now I need to introduce you to a brand new person. Welcome to the vlog.
Hey.
This is Payman.
How's it going?
Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Payman?
Well, Payman.
Payman.
Yeah.
Payman.
Yeah. It's got like this little bit of a Jamaican like kind of thing to it.
Payman. I like that. We're gonna go about an hour and a half away to the Grand Mosque in Abu Dhabi. So Abu Dhabi is actually, is it the capital?
It is.
It is the capital.
Yeah.
It's where a lot of the oil is found. A lot of the money of UAE comes from there. And we're gonna be doing the full 1.5 hour trip to get there. I'm super excited because Ramadan will probably mean that it'll be slightly quiet there, right?
I think we're gonna reach there just around one of the prayer times, which means it might actually be super busy, which is really cool.
That'll actually be awesome to see that, so it'll be in use.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, fantastic. So an hour and a half later, we've gone from Dubai to Abu Dhabi, and as you can see right there, we actually went to the front entrance, but because with Ramadan happening, there's the prayer at 4 p.m. We're not exactly sure why, but they wouldn't let us in. So we're gonna do a little tour, go look around. Oh my gosh. It's so bright right now, I can barely open my eyes.
It's 40 degrees, man.
It's 40 degrees. The breeze comes through and it just feels like I'm in like a blow dryer or a microwave.
So this is called Wahat al-Karama, and it's basically a tribute to all the Emirati fallen soldiers, so everybody that's died in the war with Yemen.
So we are all the way back here in Dubai, and as you probably noticed, we did not go inside the mosque. Basically, this is actually one of the small windows of the year where if you're just a tourist, you're not able to go inside the mosque. And I think it makes total sense. Like, if you just had a bunch of tourists going in there, taking photos, you would kind of take away from what's really supposed to be going on, which is the, you know, ceremony of Ramadan. If you wanted to go see it during Ramadan, it can be done. You have to go between 9 o'clock and 2 p.m. And so we didn't make that window. We got there at 4 p.m. right during the prayer time, and that's when it would have only been open to yourself. Another excuse to come back to Dubai and explore Abu Dhabi though. It was absolutely beautiful, even if it was only from the outside.
I did it on purpose, Christian.
You wanted to bring me all the way out there?
so we bring you back another time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I get some brownie points with the government over here. Yeah. We'll bring you back one more time.
You're at Tourism Dubai, aren't you? My final meal here in Dubai is being done very right. We're about to enjoy iftar here, and this is our own private booth here. We're having an Emirati style meal. Payman has ordered everything for me here. And I got myself a camel coffee. Camel milk coffee?
Camel milk with saffron.
Okay.
So it's gonna be just pure camel milk. They're gonna heat it up.
Yeah.
And they're gonna probably put a little bit of sugar in there, and then you get that saffron color and flavor.
And when I asked him to describe how it would taste, he's like, well, it's hard to swallow. I'm like, oh, great. And so Payman is actually like pretty much the biggest foodie you'll find. He's opening up a restaurant very soon, so when I come back to Dubai, hopefully soon, we'll be open by then?
Absolutely, we should be open in about 2-3 weeks, so we're gonna treat this one as our appetizer.
Appetizer?
Yeah, so this one's called arsiya.
Okay.
So this is what I was telling you, it's basically mashed up rice.
Ooh.
And it's got like chicken stock and pieces of chicken in there as well.
Really?
Yeah. Here is machboos.
Machboos?
So machboos is basically rice that's cooked with a lot of spices, and you've got, this one is machboos with fish.
Okay.
And I ordered it with kingfish. And then this one is tharid, and tharid, you see that? That's all just chunks of bread.
Yeah.
And they were chopped up and thrown in there. Ooh. And it's basically ripped apart with your hands. So it's not like chopped with a knife or with like scissors or anything like that, right? You just like, it's like the Jamie Oliver style. You like, you know, just like tear it up, throw it in there. And then you put this lamb stew on it. And the lamb stew also has carrots. It's got all sorts of spices. You see the tomatoes, you see potatoes.
And the last thing, it's for me. I really don't know what to expect here, but we're gonna try some camel milk. Ooh, okay. I will try some more in a bit. It's very thick. I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of a very strong, pungent milk. But according to you, it's very good for you?
It's super good for you. And naturally, no lactose in there.
We're eating here with our hands, so for this meal here, you actually just kind of dig in, grab on, put right in the mouth. So this is traditionally how you would eat this kind of food?
Yeah.
Yeah, right on. So here's the aftermath of eating with my bare hands. You managed to stay way cleaner than I did, but I just like scooped it all off the carpet. It was just destroyed.
But no, you got some class in the way you ate. Look at my hands. Look at this, man. Look at this. I'm like a barbarian over here.
He was showing me the techniques. Like there's the finger, there's the ball crusher. Honestly, this is all very new. Like I'm just stoked that I got to see something completely different than I'm used to. This is again why I was really excited to come see a brand new country in a brand new region I've never seen. Right now I'm drinking camel milk, which I've kind of actually come to enjoy a little bit now that it's cooled down. It's a little bit of a thicker milk, but it's actually not so bad. Definitely worth trying if you're coming out here.
We're doing dessert. I want to get you some karak, which is Indian tea, strong tea with milk. And also maybe we'll get one of those paparotis. I mean, it's just a bun which has a lot of butter and then just like caramel on top of it. How about that?
It's so tender.
It's like a burger bun.
It is. It's like the top of the burger, but if you made it like for dessert, if you just doused it in butter, it's got like subtle caramel to it. All right, guys, it is the last moments here in Dubai. I'm literally about an hour and a half away from getting in the air, so I need to rush to the airport right now. I'll probably just hit that 1 hour mark, but dude, thank you so much for having me. Really appreciate it. Nabil's been a legend. Guys, check it out. The Rolling Prodigy. He's got Instagram, he's got YouTube. If you guys are coming to Dubai, definitely peep his profile, get some inspo. Hey man, I'll see you later. I'll be back.
See you in a month or two.
I'll be back.
Yes, for sure.
All right, dude. So, we meet again.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, a little bit of low-key stress and anxiety as we rush to the airport, but if you're not rushing to the airport, you're not living life. And I have one last goodbye to make to this guy right here. Literally just met him today, but I know we'll be seeing each other again.
For sure.
Cheers, man. Hey, bring it in.
Awesome.
Payman.
Have a good flight, man.
Awesome guy. Definitely check out his stuff. He's got a YouTube channel and everything. It'll all be linked down below.
Payman Al-Awadi across all the social media channels, but check me out on YouTube.
It'll just be linked down below. I think half the audience will have a hard time finding that.
Awesome.
All right, dude.
Thanks,
Hey,
man.
see you later.
Have a good one, dude.
Yeah, see you soon. This is definitely one of those eye-opening travels. One of those refreshers of like why I need to get going and see more places, experience new travels. Now I'm about to board a 9-hour flight going to Manila. Until then, let's get lost again in the next one.